is a little bump in the road, right? It's adversity, and our guys have to persevere through that. And how we do that is by pulling together and making sure that we're working on the fundamentals and skills at each position. That's the player and the coach.
We just have to show it on Sunday. I think that's the biggest thing. I felt like we had a lot of confidence, a lot of juice throughout camp, throughout the preseason. And going out there and leaving plays out on the field, I know that's not who we are.
The Chicago Bears looking to bounce back after a loss against the Packers last Sunday as they play the Tampa Bay Bucks at noon in Tampa. Joining us now is Kevin Powell from WGN Radio and host of the WGN Radio Football Podcast. Kevin, I'm so glad you're here.
Yes,
so much to talk about.
Thanks for having me.
And, you know, it hurt, it was painful, it was embarrassing.
Yes.
I hate to dwell on last week, but so many people have been wondering, like, how were the Packers able to get their young quarterback together and we, the Bears, still have all of the struggles?
Right. No, it's a good question, and it's still kind of hard to wrap your head around what that week one performance was, because they were outplayed and they were definitely outcoached, to your point. I mean, Justin Fields is in year 3, second year in the same offensive system. Jordan Love's going into his first year as a starter, his first big game in this rivalry matchup. And the Packers were ready. Like, we saw what Justin Fields could do last year with his legs, right? The Bears were the top rushing team in the NFL. A big part of that was because of Justin Fields. And Green Bay was ready. There wasn't a lot of space for Justin Fields.
Right.
And, you know, I was at Hellas Hall this week, and we didn't get any real definitive answers of what went wrong in that game. It was more of general terms like attitude and effort and focus and things like that. And again, it's like, how are you not ready to go in week one? How are you not focused? How are you not ready for the Green Bay Packers? So all of a sudden, in week 2, it feels like a crucial game. Because remember, next week they're at Kansas City. They're going to face Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. So this could quickly spiral. And
it's a must-win.
It feels like a must-win. It's a long way to go, but after that flop against Green Bay, you're going into Tampa, a team I think the Bears can beat.
Yeah, so what do you think is the key to getting the win today? Because the Bears' record at Tampa is not very good. Thankfully, they don't have to go up against that guy named Tom Brady.
Right, it's no longer Tom Brady. Baker Mayfield, the new quarterback for the Buccaneers. They did beat the Vikings last week. Look, the Bears have to get better across the board, everywhere. Now, we know offensive line, they're already short left guard Tevin Jenkins. Now they're short right guard Nate Davis. He's officially been ruled out. The Bears just put that out about 30 minutes ago. They've got to give Justin Fields time. There's got to be more rhythm offensively. Create turnovers. Tampa Bay created 3 turnovers against the Vikings. They didn't turn the ball over once. Baker Mayfield throughout his career has been prone to mistakes. So I would say everything. Be better in every area today in Tampa Bay, coaching, playing, scheme, all of that. And I think, too, you know, for as much as we want to see Justin Fields develop as a passer, because we know what he can do running the football.
Right, but he still has a good arm.
A great arm. He can make every throw that you would hope an NFL quarterback can make, but it's the rhythm and timing. Things just looked off last week on so many levels, with the receivers, with the running backs, even the snap at time, the cadence. It just all kind of looked off. So as much as we want to see Justin Fields continue to progress as a passer, they were a really good running team last year, excuse me. And they have 3 good running backs. Roschon Johnson showed some flashes last week. That was kind of one good bright spot, was the rookie running back out of Texas. He runs hard. Bears fans are going to love this guy. He runs the football hard. So for as much, again, as we want to see Justin Fields get the ball downfield and explosive plays, and everybody was yelling for that last week, get the ball down the field, because there was a lot of screens that kind of fizzled out pretty quickly.
But the teams have figured out how to manage.
Exactly, and the Packers were ready. So I would say run the football. That takes pressure off of Justin Fields. It takes pressure off a lot of things, and it opens up the downfield passes that everybody was calling for last week. So establish the running game. Don't turn the football over. These are things that you can say in just about every football game. But they've got to be so much better on so many levels today than they were last week. Big part of that is coaching, too. And remember, Matt Eberflus will be calling defensive plays today. Defensive coordinator Alan Williams did not travel to Tampa Bay due to personal reasons. So on top of being the head coach, Matt Eberflus, he's got to run the defense, and he does have a lot of experience in that as well.
All right, Kevin, thank you so much.
Bears are going to win today, Gaynor, 24-23.
Okay, we're going to hold you to that. Thank you so much for your expertise this morning. And you can listen to Kevin on WGN Radio during the week from 1 to 7 and on the Bears podcast.
Yes, thank you.
All right, the day's top stories coming up next. We'll be right back.